1991, the collapse of the Somalia government. Everyone is displaced. Everyone is a refugee. 1992, famine strikes. Somewhere in Beletwenye, an idea is born. 10 men come together. They pull all their resources together to save the dying, then wait to die with them. But hope is restored. Just as they had finished their mission, CARE International introduced Somalia Partnership Program and called for proposals. July 1992, HARDO Relief and Development Organization is registered. CARE International becomes the first partner organization. A new dawn begins. HARDO then spread from Beletwenye district to the whole of Hiran region, Galgaduud, Mudug, Middle Shabelle, Lower Shabelle, Banadir, Somaliland, Nairobi, Wajir South in Kenya, HARDO UK, HARDO Germany, and now HARDO Netherlands. Today, HARDO has over 100 employees. We have assisted over 2.6 million people. Our mission: to save lives and create sustainable economic development for vulnerable groups and needy communities in the Horn of Africa. For 20 years, we have been a voice for needy communities, a voice for women, men, children, boys, girls, youth, the elderly, the sick. When they called, we listened. We cared. We told their story. We were heard. Help came. For 20 years, we have saved more than 900,000 lives by providing hope to the hopeless and help to the helpless. When floods washed away their homes, famine dried their crops, and civil war destroyed their lives, thousands were left in despair, displaced, hungry, homeless. Through emergency responses, we moved them to safer grounds. We fed them. We provided them with shelter. We cared for their health and their well-being. We gave them hope to live another day. For 20 years, we have quenched the thirst of hundreds of households in Somalia by providing them with clean water. We have dug over 200 water access points, boreholes, water catchments and wells. Now hundreds of families can easily access water for their domestic use. We have provided them with aqua taps for treating their drinking water and jerry cans for safely storing their water. We have taught them how to maintain good hygiene and avoid waterborne diseases. We have constructed over 1,200 pit latrines for local communities in Somalia. Women and girls are the greatest beneficiaries of these projects. For 20 years, we have renewed the strength of pastoral and agro-pastoral communities. When their livelihood was threatened and lost to natural disaster, we strengthened their capacity to secure more food and yield better crops. Through agriculture, we tilled their lands. We gave them seeds, fertilizers, hand tools, and pesticides. We restocked their livestock and provided them with water to irrigate their lands and for their livestock. We taught them best farming practices. Today, farmers yield up to 80% of their crop in a good year. For 20 years, we have cared for the malnourished children, cared for the lactating and pregnant mothers. Through health services, we have provided mobile clinics. We have distributed medical and health equipment to existing hospitals. We have provided communities with mosquito nets. Now, we have 6 outpatient therapeutic programs. We care for the health and well-being of all. For 20 years, we have been the light that shines the path for the future of women, youth and children in Somalia. Through education, more than 700 youth have graduated from our vocational training courses. We have trained them on business management practices and various skills. We have rehabilitated schools, provided learning materials, promoted a flexible approach to basic education, advocated for the girl-child education, encouraged women leadership and participation in decision-making processes, advanced human rights and promoted peace. We provided startup capital for small business entrepreneurs. We encouraged women group economic activities and created job opportunities for the youth. So who are we? Humanitarian Action for Relief and Development Organization. We are local communities, local elders, local authorities, philanthropists. We are local NGOs, international NGOs. We are Oxfam, Oxfam Novib, Oxfam GB, Oxfam Belgium, Oxfam Germany, AWO International, SIDA, UNFAO, CARE International, CIDA, UNDP, Mercy Corps, NCA, NED, AET, WFP, UNICEF, UNOCHA. We are partners. We are the voice of millions who suffer in poverty. We are the hope of many nations. We give life to all who are hungry and thirsty. We strengthen the weak. We are a light that shines in darkness and a promise for a better future for all children. We are HARDO. HARDO is you and I. Thank you for your support. Together, the future is bright for all humanity. Partner with us for the next decades. Let us work for a higher mission to heal the world we live in.